Hey everyone, welcome back to From the Road with Robert. Sorry, it's been a little while since I dropped a video. I did make a short recently. Slight changes in plans. I think I mentioned in that short I was going to do a video on a transfer pump, but I ran into a couple of issues, so decided to take a little trip instead. It's a beautiful weekend, and I wanted to test out my whole, off-grid system to make sure it's working. I did make some upgrades. I will cover that in a separate video, and maybe I'll give you a glance in this one, but go ahead and stay tuned, and I will get into where I'm at and where I'm planning to go the rest of the weekend. Alright. Alright everyone, welcome back. As I said, I am camped out right now by a dock in a marina, and not too far from home. I think it was dark last night, and driving this thing in the dark is kind of sucky with the headlights. Driving a big vehicle down the 101, yeah, it's a no-no. So I'm at a marina slash RV place on the coast here, just north of Rockaway Beach in a place called Neelam. Paradise Cove is what it's called. So for those of you that like to make a note of that, I did have to pay to stay here. I found, I was gonna stop it, just a pullout that I found last night, but it was very, very noisy, and I cracked and was like, okay, well, I'll just pay. So I booked this very late last night online, and I pulled in at like 9 o'clock last night. But yeah, so I haven't actually sit it outside. I mean, I opened the blind on the door, but I was going to open these front curtains the way I'm parked. So I guess I'll do the big reveal with you guys on the video. So let's go take a look at that. Alright, so I'm going to open these gigantic curtains. Come on. Wow. Yeah, that is beautiful. That's my view out the front window, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only here until, well, a couple more hours, and then I'm going to hit the road again. There's actually power here, but apparently it doesn't work from what I heard, and I didn't use it because I've been trying to test out the solar setup and everything. Alright, let me go ahead and open this one. Hey, baby. Say hi to everyone. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I'm encroaching on your space. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Well, that's as far as I can open the other one from now. I gotta move the sound bar. But yeah, that's the view from the front. It sounds a little windy out there. I do want to take a walk outside though and show you guys out there too. But I did make some alterations in here. I'm always making alterations. One thing you'll learn about me is that I like change all the time. So, you guys, I used to have a TV setup right here, and then I had my desktop with the dual monitor setup, and it just became real cluttered when I went back to that work setup. So I got this ginormous 18-inch laptop, and it's been working great. And if I need a second screen, I was gonna get like a little one I could put here. I do still have another monitor, and I could mount it somewhere, but I also have the TV that I can use as a second monitor too, which is back up here. But I think I prefer this as the setup. It's definitely a little more open this way, other than the chair. So that's really all that's changed inside. Everything else is the same except the dehumidifier there, which being up with all the rain up north, you definitely need that. And then Katie, she hasn't changed. She's the same as ever, vocal as ever. Huh, baby? Did move her cat food. Hi, baby. Say hi, everyone. It's your big debut. Everybody loves you. Alright. Well, let me go measure how windy it is outside, and we'll take a look outside. Alright. Yep, there's a little bit of wind, but it's not the worst, so I think it's manageable. I apologize if you guys can hear it. I had a mic for this that was a better mic, but then I upgraded my phone, and now it don't plug in because they changed the connection, but it wasn't very directional, so you couldn't really use it at selfie mode. this is my spot. Surrounded by hills here. I think this is fed from the ocean. I'm trying to block the wind with my hand a little bit. Yeah. And of course you guys have seen my rig. I guess while we're here, let me show you the upgrades. I will cover in another video. But yep, definitely upgraded some components in here. I kind of went back and forth where I placed the batteries, and I added a disconnect switch. I need some longer cabling. But yeah, we'll cover this in another video. But suffice it to say, it's working well so far. Other couple of things. See another exhaust pipe mounted to the top of that one. Diesel heater. Diesel heater 1. I actually have 2 now. That feeds the bathroom and part of the living room. And that works pretty good the way it's mounted on that, and everything's separated. And I split that wood so I can still, this half stays down when I lift up the other side to be able to get to all the dump valves. And there's the fuel pump for it. Let me see. This bay pulled out the old ass generator that was in here, the noisy one. Got a bunch of spare space because I don't need it with the portable. And then I got one fuel tank right there. And then, oh, that wind is picking up. And then, as you guys know, I have another diesel heater in here where the furnace used to be. And then an exhaust right here. So, just so you guys know, over this winter, I kind of went through some changes in durations. I actually picked up a furnace for this thing, and I actually put it back in, and I tried it out. Let me tell you, that thing was so inefficient and sucked through propane like nobody's business. So, but it was getting warm with the diesel heater, but just not here. Let me do this so we can go back inside. As far as facilities, I think there's bathrooms and a dump station and all the rest of it. Hi, baby. All right. Well, there's what was I saying? Okay, so with the diesel heater, I was finding that it was just about taking the edge off, depending on where you were, because those diesel heaters are already small, and this is a really large space. So I decided to get another one and install that on the other side, so that if it ever got real cold, I could turn on both potentially. And because they're real efficient, I could keep them both on low, and it would barely use any diesel whatsoever. But I mainly just use the one. But there is those times when you need it, and that's why I tried the furnace. But yeah, it sucked too much rain. Hi, Doss. You are so loud this morning. Huh, baby? Yes, you are. You're finally being noisy on camera. Anyway, this is just a little test run before I hit the road again, for sure. So I hadn't made a video in a little while, so I wanted to just drop in and say hi and show you where I was camping today. There's a couple of things mechanically that I noticed on this that need a little bit of attention. One of them being the parking brake. Can't use it right now. It gets stuck. That's a whole debacle. I had to get under the rig last night and hit the park brake release with a hammer in order to get it to release. So we won't be using that. Not that it works very well anyway. And then I don't know. I might need new brake pads again, which I just did that last year, so I'm not sure on that. So there's a couple of things that need attention, but nothing crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here, enjoy the rest of my weekend, and me and Dos will see you on the next video. I'm gonna be doing a video probably with the Victron equipment that I installed, and yeah, I don't know yet. I need to get the video done for the transfer pump that was sent to me. Alright guys, well, if you like the content and want to see more, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button. Smash that like button. That really does help me out with the analytics, statistics, whatever you want to call it. And dropping a comment is great too. I like your comments. I love replying to those. And it lets me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. So, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright, appreciate it so much. Have a good weekend. Peace out.